This looks like... This looks like nothing, but let me just come across and just make sure. Where's Fly? Oh, I'm on the wrong character.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Doesn't do anything standing on this then? I thought maybe that will lower up or something.
Breathe deep and move.
So that's the one that we came through, and these are all... This is all sealed up, isn't it? We can't get through there. Or can we? Maybe we can, but it leads to nothing. Where are those voices? There's a big monster in there. And we can't access it. Okay. So we have to go back here. We can't fast travel. Oh, hang on. Can we not click on that? No, we can't. We can't do that. So... well, I'm going to have to fly back up. How do I do that, though? Because I can't move the camera up. We can't get there. I need to be able to see that place.
I don't know. I hope so.
I hear voices everywhere. Let's light this room up, shall we? It's a shame we can't somehow unblock that, because that looks like... That looks like the way through. So is there another way? Through there. There's nothing secret or hidden, is there? Right, there's stuff. That does look like the way. Using our cheat of moving the camera around. And I can't just click on it. There's nothing I can see to actually activate over there. Right, let's take somebody and let's see. I can't jump on that one. Okay, I can't jump on these. That was going to be my next plan. See if I can jump onto any of these.
Just try to hold on, all right?
No, can't do that. There's stairs around somewhere. That one we can't activate. Wow. I don't know what that is. Some pipes going down into the halls of despair. Why can I not see anything? Let's get a light spell going on as well. I don't think I'm missing anything, but it does look better. Everything seems to be blocked, which is the problem.
Let's try this way.
If I bring him on, I can't jump to any of these, which I thought might be like... I thought it might be a jumping puzzle. Don't seem to be able to do that, so... But let's go back. So this was the... hang on. There's nothing from here, is there?
I hope so.
Right, that's even moving down there. It won't let me jump off the top. Can't go down those. Alright. So it's not that. This is the room we found and lit. Am I back to the start? What if I go through here? Right. Bear with me here. This is an idea. We leave the crypt. Should be able to jump up in the loot room. Yeah, my problem is I can't... I don't know how... Wait, can I do like this? I can't move the camera to where I need to jump up to the next level. As far as I can tell, I can't anyway. Anyway, there's another plan. Let me... If I walk out of here... Turn that off. And then press that. And then go back to Cazador's dungeon. There we go. We're going to teleport in. So we're back to the start. So the pillars go up to the ceiling, I think. So I don't think you can land on top of them. At least that's been the case in other rooms. Featherfall? Featherfall's for going down.
Elevator lies ready to carry you back up to the palace.
Oh, I don't want to go back up.
Let's get out of here.
I've had more than my fill
We're
of this
not
place.
done yet. So we're back to where we needed to be, we think. There we go. Yeah, I think it might just be a limitation of the game as not letting me move the camera up to see the next level up. Because he won't let you do that unless you've got a character on that level. Which is highly annoying. Right, let's get Gale on with this. And I'm going to save this in case this electrocutes us. We've got two of these gates, and let's see if he can decipher any of them.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, its door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Oh, it's the same ring?
The ring slots perfectly into place.
I
The door opens,
assumed they'd all
a
have their own
sailing room
keys.
with pungent, musty air.
I thought they'd all have their own keys, and that this would be like a series of separate quests. See what you mean? The pillars in there in the loot room. So, if we could have got the camera up to them, we could have done that. Oh, there's even a box on that one.
No time to rest. With haste.
Right, what is in here? Someone's... a gilded chest. Let's loot the place. Nice. That's a lot of money. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The Journal of Cazador Sar records the movements and actions of his spawn, with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Godi informed he will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised. The boy has always been troublesome. But to disappear now, when we are all but ready, it is unconscionable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home. And when they do, I will make him scream for this. It's been days and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my reach outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. Deliria and Petrus returned from today's hunt, rushing to report that they had seen him in Worm's Crossing. Their tale was fanciful, but they believe it to be true. Starion, standing in the sun's light, willing and able to disobey me? Inconceivable. It seems he's become more than troublesome. He is now a liability, but he will be brought to heel. He will come home, take his place with the others, and complete his purpose. My spawns fail me. Astarion eludes me. I will have my due. The Scroll of Names. Thousands of names. Many of the surnames would be familiar to a Baldurian, though some of those near the beginning of the list are families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries, but continuing right up to the present day.
Thousands of names. This couldn't be part of the ritual, could it?
Not if I have to memorize it. It's not. Belioth?
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent.
Skull's memories rise and unfold. Let them wash over you.
This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's first lesson? Do you think I should have someone else doing this? I think somebody else might come and try this.
Your attention wanders for a moment, and you miss the import of Velioth's ghostly whisper. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
I hope they mean blood sucking on that and not anything else. Concentrate on the memory. What is Velioth's second lesson? Oh, we've already got it going. Okay. We've got this one.
Velioth's second lesson is that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement.
Impalement?
Because he failed.
That skull looks a little pixelated. Concentrate on the memory. What is the third lesson? Getting lucky with these.
Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed.
They are mad.
Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Don't think we need...
Even his precious rules.
I don't think we need the initial scroll anyway. I'm just going to read the internal cruelty. My sins, my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment, where its scroll crawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. Well, actually, we might be able to do that. Give me a firebolt. No. Mortal View. Eyewitness accounts of the Balspawn crisis. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember, knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business, and that ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise, a wicked god's blood was running in her veins. Anonymous Candlekeep. Serevok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of a mercenary. An Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. I think this is reversed to the previous game. I think so. Power structure of Baldur's Gate. I'll flick it open, but it's Cazador's thoughts and concerns. Most recent notes to the end relate to the old problem of Nine Fingers and the Guild, and new concerns about the ambitious young Lord Gortash. Cazador's worries about the Guild revolve around the rise of the brash new criminal kingpin known as the Stone Man, and what it might mean for the Gate's underworld if Nine Fingers is replaced. Meanwhile, the upstart Gortash is fielding prototypes of his steel watches in the city streets. Are they capable enough to detect and damage Cazador's vampire spawn?
Guilds, nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know.
I think that's the plan. Morel Alchem. I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Athkatla is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions and law enforcement, but still accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alchem, for I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation. He's planning to take the city, isn't he? He's trying to expand his circle. Hidden Rulers of Baldur's Gate. I think we've read this. There is nothing to read. We can't read the... It looks like a book to me, but we can't read it. For reasons unknown. And this one, Diseases of the Blood.
Go.
Anything else in here that I've missed? Right. Let's have a look at this magic scroll thing. I think... Was it Astarion? Or was it Eric that picked that up?
No one back home will ever believe this.
The Black Mass Scroll. Unfurling the scroll reveals a list of foul rites and rituals detailing all the ways death can be turned to one's advantage or simply made more interesting. It's one page. Okay, I thought this was going to be like several pages. The rite of perfect slaughter, the liturgy of the dead, the sacrament of the damned, and many more strange and accursed rituals cover the parchment. The final entry, however, is familiar. The rite of profane ascension. O piteous dead, O ravenous dead, immortality is your gift, but darkness is your prison, and hunger its jailer. The rite of profane ascension will release you. Walk in the sun, suffer not from hunger. Grow your power beyond anything you imagine. So, hang on. Astarian's already walking in the sun. A pact has been made with the Lord of Hellfire. Deliver unto him 7,000 souls, each bearing an infernal mark, and you shall be free of your chains. You shall know true power. That's a lot of souls, isn't it? We are looking for this one. We stood on a platform that took us deep... Oh, no, that wasn't it. There's something else. The Pale Elf. We found a scroll describing the ritual Cazador wants to perform. He plans to sacrifice thousands of souls, including Astarians, to ascend. Right, okay. We move on. And onwards we shall go.
Very well.
Almost pleasant traveling with company, if you ignore all the less pleasant aspects.
I didn't. I don't think I clicked that, but maybe I did. So, where next?
Anything of use?
Check that metal trunk out. Centre camp. We've got loads of wine now. There was, of course, another glowing door right at the start of this place, wasn't there? We didn't go through because I stupidly assumed I wouldn't be able to open it.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Will Astarian be able to keep walking in the light without the tadpole if you find a cure? That's a good question, Juranom. I don't know. If not, then I suspect he's very quickly gonna be feeling a little warm. Press the Tsar's signet ring to the hollow in the door. Come on, we know this works. Let me through.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Gods, these poor people. Is this how you used to live, Astarian?
Hardly. Cazador didn't keep me in luxury, but I've never seen anything like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? I should have guessed there was more to it than Raphael would ever have told.
Suddenly...
You.
I'll tell you in a minute.
I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
Oh dear.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian,
You remember me.
you were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
When you say destroyed... I've got images, and too many images going through my mind. Astarian's voice
It can't be.
suddenly reminded me of a voice from another game, back in Oblivion, I think.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
Oh, we read something about this. Look at the symbols, they all have scars.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces.
That's true, Catherine, I haven't
They're my
saved.
Conquests. I pursued them. Seduced them. and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
They've been down here a long time, haven't they?
How long have I been down here?
Let Astarion answer. Let me just hide my... There we go. Let Astarion answer.
170 years.
Wow.
You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
I think... This is my gut feeling here. Okay, I think that this is going to tug at Astarion's heartstrings, and he's not going to want to ascend after this. He's going to want to destroy Cazador and then put an end to this all-powerful vampire business. That's what I think. I think he's going to soften at this. We'll see if that comes right. We can go with persuasion. We'll set you free. Well, technically, they will be free if they die. We'll see.
Free. We'll never be free while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible.
We'll find a way.
And then? What happens to us?
What do you want to happen? Can you control your hunger?
I don't know.
Trust me when I say I know the feeling, but you can resist the urge.
Whatever you do, just do it quickly.
We didn't burn them.
I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
I think Astarion's softening. I think he's suddenly feeling really, really bad for what he's done. Save. That's a crypt gate that's locked. Our parents will... Are these children?
We'll make those monsters pay.
We can't speak to them. That sounds sad. Astarion.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I should have known what Cazador was capable of. He's played us for such fools. And not just 7 spawn to placate the devil. 7 spawn and 7,000 souls bound to them in blood. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
Just checking my kids weren't trying to contact me. One's got her first driving lesson tonight, and she's hopefully going to get the bus back in time to do it. You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
Well, he hasn't softened us that much then, has he? There's still hope for them. You got out, you got better.
They're in a state far beyond anything that ever happened to me. Decades of hatred will have piled up inside of them. I can't even begin to imagine.
Yeah, I can see
We must
that.
find Cazador. This must end.
So, I think they're going to die. We're going to use them as one almighty mana battery or something to blow somebody up. Who is that? Sebastian. So we... Okay. So we move on this way. I lost my bearings there coming into there with the cutscene. Right. So, okay, this is where we're starting to descend. Crates and crates of souls. This looks like the place, doesn't it? This looks like the place. I'm just going to cut the corner and see what's down here. Because why would it give me this area to walk along if there was nothing to go and do? Is that openable? Right, that's just rock behind there. Let's check the other place. Oh, I think this is the steps behind the cave-in, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So this was where we needed to be. A marble plate. Oh, no, not you, not you.
Someone there?
Someone else go and disarm it. Eric will go and support genocide. Will that break his oath? Technically, they're already dead. So, I don't think I should break my oath for killing the undead. But I'm not exactly sure. Oh, vampires before Veliath. That's what we need to see. So, a huge, great big list of them. Dixon or Dyson Nightbind. Veliath the Martinet. Cazador Zar the Avid. Scroll of Fire Shield. Curious. And a Scroll of Wall of Ice. Well, that worked really well last time, so we'll stick with that. Let's announce our presence.
Moving.
Okay, I think, yep, it's bringing me back to where we needed to be. There's... Oh, I've lost my bearings again. Which way? This way?
These boots have seen everything.
I've got to say, this platform looks prime for launching people off, doesn't it? Right. Save. There he is. I guess we just go up and we have a conversation.
Who stands before us? Is this truly our prodigal son?
I don't like him already.
Do not slouch before me, boy. Have you no respect for yourself? Look at you. Crawling back after abandoning your family. You should be begging our forgiveness.
There's a choice to be made. Right, okay. I won't read any more chat for a minute. I'll just see what happens. Keep back. Do not intervene.
Forgiveness? You've never forgiven anything. Every mistake, every slip was punished.
I strove for perfection in all things, even those as imperfect as you. A pity you amounted to so little, despite my efforts.
No! No. Fuck you. And fuck everything you've ever done to me!
We're here for justice. You're going to pay.
I will not speak to cattle. This is between me and the boy.
Do you know who I am?
You son of a bitch.
You truly forgot my power. You truly thought our bond as creator and creation was all that stopped you from killing me? Oh, you are weak, my child. You are a small, pathetic little boy who never amounted to anything. But today, you will finally do something worthwhile. You will burn, and I will ascend.
I think we've had some swearing in the game before that. I'm pretty sure we have.
No! Stop him! Get me out of this!
Witness the birth of the Vampire Ascendant! Ecce Dominus!
Right, okay. Whole lot of shit about to go down. And he gets to go first. He's going to cast Blight on Eric. Oh, he is so not going to cast Blight on Emic. We'll use a reaction to nullify the spell. And you can do the Psionic Backlash. Give him some psychic damage. There we go. Those are nice combinations. A Misty Escape. Right. Okay, Gale. This is the time to shine. How are we going to do this? Can we find anything out on him? So, Ritual Sources, 7. Your movement increases by 7 meters. You get 70 temporary hit points. And your attacks and spells do an additional 7 to 70 necrotic damage after draining a vampire spawn's life force. Holy shit! 7 to 70 damage. We cannot let him get a spell. Mist Form. Now immune to all non-magical damage. The status is removed by sunlight. We don't have daylight on Gale. So I think we need to. Let's have a look. I don't know whether we need to. Oh, hello. We don't want demonetizing. We'll just turn that around. Thank you very much. I don't think we want to kill these. Sacrificial Lamb. Can't move or take actions, bonus actions, or reactions while enveloped in vampiric magic. Cazador draws power from all the spawns bound this way 3 times. He will ascend. And we've got those. So I need... I'll just check his resistances again. His resistance is immune to basically standard attacks. And he has necrotic resistance. Vampire Regeneration. Gains 20 hit points at the start of its turn if it isn't in sunlight or has taken radiant damage from holy water. Right, in which case his trait doesn't function until the start of his next turn. Sunlight is what we need here. We might have daylight. Let's see. A scroll of daylight. I can't see one. But I know other people have the spell. So I'm thinking a dirty great big spell. Shove him off. That would be brilliant. Silence. Silence would work. And unfortunately, one of our good silence people is Astarion. And I don't think he's accessible at the moment. Astarion's also got the summon undead thing, which we could have maybe used as well. Any daylight or sunbeam scrolls are great for this. Sunbeam. This is the time to use this one for sure. This is radiant damage, right? And if I if I keep concentration, I can cast this over and over again. And I can cast it twice with the arcane battery. Right, I need to move up.
Don't get too close.
I have no intention of getting too close. Am I hitting him there? I think I am. Blinded, and that thing takes a hit, and he takes 25. It wasn't massive, but it will do, and I can retreat and carry on casting that. Now, this is the next problem I have. It's okay. If they're just going to dash, that's fine. They can dash to Eric. That's no problem. Shadowheart comes up with the Spirit Guardians, and we're good. But Daylight's coming in. Save Lathander's Light. Oh, that's from Shadowheart's spell. Oh, because that... Right, okay. Her weapon emits light, so we need to get that up close to him. We have a few counter spells and stuff. She is frightened. That's not ideal. Doesn't have Daylight as an option on there. I'm pretty sure the Paladin actually has this. So, what we're going to have a quick look. We'll have a look at the scrolls. I don't see a scroll of Daylight. I don't think this matters because my best thing that I can do here is to cast Spirit Guardians at level 4. Immobile, frightened. That's annoying. What's going to be the best way of dealing with that? Is if someone teleports her into the middle of all that. That would be the best way of dealing with it. Okay, that's okay. We're going to... What would get rid of frightened? Heroism. I think he has a heroism. What's she being frightened by? Wolves. It's the damn wolves. Okay. Alright, okay. We've got a plan. Why is the cat there? Where's the cat? Is there a cat in here? I bite asleep. Oh, God, no. You are not putting me to sleep. Holy crap. I didn't look to see what level it was, and I just used a level 3 counter spell. Gale's asleep. That means he's lost concentration on the sunbeam. That's not very good. Enchant an item to shine like the sun. We want... This lasts until a long rest. I think... Alright, I have another plan then. The sphere won't move, which is the problem. Oh, hang on, it doesn't need to. This is huge. Right, let's see how he deals with this. Because that is a vast area. That is excellent. And what I would really like to have done is somehow got... I need to get these two sorted out. I don't think I can, though. Sanctuary. I have no counterspell when he casts his thing now because Gale's asleep. I'm in trouble. The old daylight and cheese it tactic. Why didn't you think of that? I don't think there's much more I can do, is there? Yeah, there is. There is. Okay, let's see this. Potion of... What does a potion of speed look like? Or haste? Elixir of heroism. Oh, it's not what you think it is. It's nothing to do with being unfrightened. I'm looking for a potion of speed here. I don't even know where they're likely to be. There's one. Right, bonus action. Drink. Get my actions back. Cast heroism. I could get over there. I'm thinking, who's going to go next? I could really do with Gale going next. He's asleep for 10 turns. What have I got that will remove that? Have I got anything that will remove that? Protection from good and evil. That looks useful, actually. So there's a heroism for her, which would be super good, which I might do that. It requires concentration, so it's likely to go down. The Beacon of Hope. Have I got anything? Aid. Cure a creature from disease, poison, paralysis, or blindness. It's none of those. I can't heal. Crap. This isn't quite what I wanted. Let's have a look, see if I've got any scrolls here. Have we got anything that will do the job? An arcane lock. Bestial communion. Possible. Scroll of fear. Dominate person. Dimension door. That would be useful. Dark vision. Chromatic orb. Fly. Gust of wind. Invisibility. Magic weapon. Mirror image. Misty step. That doesn't have anything. Target can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. No, it's no good. Hang on a sec. What do these count as? Humanoid. I can't see anything that's going to keep him awake. So that's that. 4 attacks of opportunity if I move. Yeah, we'll worry about that at the time. You think the magic dancing might work here? I don't have it. Do you think protection from good and evil will do that? Because I've got heroism as well. I don't think that... It says it can't be frightened, actually. Yeah, I was looking for stuff about sleep. All right, let's go for that. Let's go for that. Let's cast spell. Oh, is this a touch spell? This is a touch spell. Level 1. This is also a touch spell. That sucks. Screw it. I don't mind. I don't care about this. This is fine. They die. That's better. That works out for me. Right, let's get the scroll on, and I've got my spell slot still. Right, so she is hopefully no longer frightened. I sincerely hope so, anyway. And let's just move in here. Then if anything wants to come down here, it has to walk into... It has to walk into this. Right, let's see what happens next. So he's going to burn slowly in daylight. All I can do is a psionic backlash. Call lightning. Ow. Because my mage got put to sleep, I think this is game over. Hang on. How? Oh, she's lost concentration on Spirit Guardians. Right, this really sucks. This is going to be a reload, I think. Yeah, this is going to be a reload. Definitely. There's nothing I can do now. And all that because my mage got put to sleep. So I couldn't counterspell that thing coming in. I thought I could have pulled that back. It's not quite over yet. Who went down, by the way? She got back up, didn't she? Right, let's try it again. Gale is absolutely fine. And then we fire off. There's no point doing a level 3 one. This is going to have to be The mass cure wounds. That would have been good. We're going to have to cast this as a level 5, I think. Gale is still fast asleep. However, let's see what happens. I didn't seem to do a lot of healing, that. That eye bite spell. That was super nasty. My turn and missed. The daylight thing works super well. Dead. Okay, I think it's reload time now. Sleep is removed by taking damage, receiving help, or being shoved. I should have maybe gone over to him. I had the option of doing the remove fear or helping him up. I didn't actually know you could just help someone up out of sleep, actually. Let's load this in, because that's not going to go anywhere. Let's stop this right now. So we did it before the conversation. So we'll go through all that again. This guy's dangerous. Seriously dangerous. I wonder if I could cheese it by casting daylight onto the area before the conversation starts. Because that would definitely help. What's Gale's spell slots like?
No rest for the wicked, I see.
All full, apart from that level 2. Okay, so he can afford to counterspell like a boss, can't he? Let's try and do this again anyway.
May it please, Mistra.
And we won't try and cheese it too much.
Who stands before us? Is this... Do not look at you.
Right, I'll do the same options.
No!
You're going to pay? Right, we're off. I'm going to keep Eric's spell free because Call Lightning on 2 targets. Yeah, okay, so it tells us what the spell being cast is, but it doesn't tell us what the level being cast is, does it? This is 5 to 50 damage. It's only a level 3, but it seems to do an awful lot. I'm going to try counterspelling it with that. And you can have a backlash as well for some psychic damage. Right, that worked. Okay, so it was a level 3. We'll get him. Oh, he's going there. He's gone there. Odd. So we need her to not be terrified when it's her turn, and that might be a problem. Gale is stood right in the middle of this. This is not good. I don't think I'll bother with the sunbeam thing. Although it could be awesome. Has he got anything else? He has subjugate the undead with your commands. What is the range of that? It's out of range for that one. Maybe for later. He's going to Misty Step out of there anyway, so he'll be fine with that. Blink. Blink looks good. Who's this one? So this is Pale Petrus. I'd kind of like to have the spell. What about if I cast a wall of fire just going from left to right across here? Does that work? I mean, it might stop those things coming over. Or the wall of ice. Wall of fire. I'm sure we have a scroll of this. Let's save the spell slot. We have the glyph of warding. That's not what I'm looking for. I guess we don't have a wall of fire then. How far can I spread this across? Could I even do it to nuke down all those bats in front of me? I don't think I need to. Let's... Actually, they are going to come across, so let's do this a bit better. I'll try not to kill that guy. Don't want to kill that guy either. Am I going to... How many bats am I going to get? I can get 4 in myself, so I don't want to do that. I'll go for those 3. Target is blocked. Really? It didn't do it. I'll just do it from there to there. I fancy... I can do that. Hang on, if I'm just very careful... Right. Now then, anyone who wants to pass that might just get slightly nuked, I hope. You cannot fall asleep. Stay there. I'm tempted to quick save there, but we'll continue. That's a good opening gambit, I think. Let them dash into that wall of fire. I don't need to concentrate after everything's run through. An evocation spell that doesn't hurt allies. I'm not convinced that that doesn't hurt allies, because I feel like I have hurt allies with that in the past. Because I thought it was supposed to read like that as well. But I'm not convinced. He took an odd route through there, didn't he? Right, they're in the middle. This is fine. We need Shadowheart. Claws, level 1 shield. That's why we have level 1 spells. There's a whole lot of shit in the middle of this all of a sudden, isn't there? A Dome of Invulnerability. That would have been the thing to cast maybe, but it's a little bit late now. We're going to go with, I think... we're going to go with the Spirit Guardians again. At level 4. Just because it's so useful. Do I need to help Gale? I don't think so. Can't do anything else here. That's fine. Okay, that's fine.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You can do something else, though. You are going to cast Daylight. I'm just going to make sure I don't have a scroll of this. No, that's fine. Because Daylight looks like it's far too useful not to cast. So... we're going to go for the Daylight Sphere because it's massive. And that would cover... what's his face in there? Oh, God, it's huge. Right. Lose your form. I don't know if it's going to affect these guys. I don't think it is. It should. It should affect them all apart from Astarion. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's fine. We won't complain. We might have to take a round of nonsense here. Tempted to cast Sanctuary onto Shadowheart because I want that spell to stay up. She is unlikely to be hurt though, isn't she? Gale would be the good damage dealer here. This is the best thing I can do, I think. Keep Gale alive. Right, okay. Until his turn. His turn's coming up next. What we're done. He's casting it on Shadowheart. That's okay, because we're right next to Shadowheart. And she has been a half elf. She has some protection against sleep, so that's good. Yeah, Sanctuary was probably mistimed there, but that's fine. So he's going to be burning in the sunlight. He's hit me with a blight. That's okay. He's not getting out of that sunlight. The bats and stuff come running in. Shatter teeth. Concentration, eye bite, asleep. Yeah, but nobody is asleep, are they? Exhort the risen. Target is too far. However, I can't be attacked yet. I would very much like to do that. The trouble is, I feel like it's... if I do that, I can Misty Step out, can't I? My protection suddenly wears off. It would be quite useful to dominate the undead over there. Oh, what's the wisdom on this thing, by the way? Because this might be a... Wisdom 8. This is highly likely to work. Let's see what dominate the undead does. What options do I have? I have approach, drop, flee, grovel. Oh, this is only for... Right, that's not what we want. Let's see what we've got in the way of his scrolls. He should have some dominate something or other. I might nuke everyone in front as well. That looks like a very good option. Dominate. Nothing. I haven't picked any spells quite like that anyway with him, so that also makes sense. Right, if I do this...
Frank, outsmart.
And then Cone of Cold. Can I get everyone in? Everyone apart from that bat. And the bat I don't care about. 2,000 experience. That, I think, shifts things slightly in my favour. Of course, that had to land, didn't it? It just absolutely had to land. We want to go and start nuking down... What's his health? His health is 4. Right, if I just go like this... He's dead. And then I go like this, and that's dead. That's why I like Spirit Guardians. It's just so good. You might have Dominate Undead. Fear. Planar Binding. Forgot she had Polymorph, actually. Banishment. Turn Undead. Charm Person. Dominate Person. Okay, one of the humanoids might have been good to do that. It's not going to work on you, is it? I mean, they're all dead now anyway, so it doesn't matter. There literally only is him and those. And if we can keep people alive... Eric can heal himself. So that's not too big a problem. I don't have silence or anything like that, do I? Silence would be awesome. Flame Strike. It's one of my big spells. I kind of want to use it on him. But I'd very much like that thing to be dead, because that is an utter pain in the ass. Go for it. That was really bad. It saved everything. That was exceptionally bad. Right, let's also trigger that as a bonus action.
Nothing important is ever easy.
You're probably going to get nuked again as well. I tell you what, I think I can possibly kill him in one go. So let's fly into battle. Right, then we start nuking this guy down. Give me... This should cream the guy. Right, concentration definitely broken. Excellent. Another hit, please. Dead. Do I Misty Step right next to him? Do I have a bonus action? Potion. Big ass potion. I have Supreme Healing. I'll do a Superior. Nice. Okay. We're on for this. Maybe I'll just retreat a bit.
These boots have seen everything.
So he has to come to find me. Shove him off. He's going to have some epic loot. I don't want to shove him off there. Has he summoned a bat? Call lightning. Call lightning sounds bad. I'm going to nullify the spell. And this turn is where we go all in and try and hit him with everything we've got. He's come out into the open. This is perfect. In fact, Gale, you're going to fly in there. Right, and this is where I'm going to... That requires concentration. Why have I... Can't use actions because I'm nauseous. Where did I get that from? Because I was poisoned? Bollocks. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, I can't seem to do anything. I'll take a little potion. Doesn't get rid of nauseous, does it? No, it does not. Right. Crap! Oh, I'm in the gas stink. Okay, that's why then.
Got to focus. On I go.
Blinded. Nice, we got the bat. I'm going to moonbeam the bastard. See how he likes this. Does he have a coffin? We can't damage that, can we? No, we can't. Sadly, that would be good.
What comes easy these days?
Right, fly in. How much damage can we do with a Paladin? With level 2. There's the branding smite. That requires concentration. I won't do that. I don't think he's likely to turn invisible. So we're going to do the divine smite. Let's boost this up a bit. Advantage. Whack. Let's hit him again. Same again. Don't want to burn all my slots at any particular level. That's starting to hurt. And as a bonus action, I think... Should we try and scare him? He's got a wisdom save. 6%. That would be amazing if that actually worked. The bats are going to fly in and die. Oh, no, they'll go for Gale, won't they? Gale can Misty Step out, so that's not a problem. Oil on the blade. Ah, that would have been a good one.
I feel so alive.
Good fight, this one. He's going to do something funny here. He's casting Ascension.
But I still have power enough to rend the flesh from you.
Interesting. Okay, I thought he had to do a load of other shit before he ascended there. Starion is dead. I think I've misread the instructions on this one. I'm going to load this back in, because although that went very well, I thought I had more time to nuke him down. There's no way you can get him down in that, with everything going on in that time. There must be some sneaky way of doing this. Do I reload or accept it? I'm going to reload because I didn't understand the mechanics of that one. I want to go back and load that in. I'm going to have to look at his buffs. I thought I had more time to do that. So the daylight thing helps. I might cheese it and just cast daylight before we get into combat. But then if it disappears when combat starts because of the cutscene, then it's kind of wasted. I don't want Astarion dead after all that. Right, let me